Yeah, g'day. Welcome to the Field of Streams, where every week I, your host, Janeen McCrae, read a short piece of my writing to you so that you don't have to. Now, I can't promise you much with these little birdies, but I can promise you this. I will not keep you long. Okay, let's briefly talk about where the idea for this one came from. Or the spark that lit the brain fire, if you will. I don't know what you're like, but sometimes I sign up for some strange emails. I mean, strange is probably the wrong word, but I digress. One of the ones I get on the regular is, one of those one new word a day definition ones where they send a word and a definition and either you instantly delete the email because it's like, yeah, ain't no dummy, that word. Or else you think, wow, I've never heard that word before. I have no idea what it means. This is exciting. I don't know if marketing emails have that effect on you. Is it marketing? Marketing the English language, I guess. Sometimes French, as in today's episode. So this piece was inspired by a word that arrived one day in my inbox. I'd never heard the word before. aubade. Aubade. And in fact, that's not how you pronounce it. It's French, don't you know? It's pronounced aubade, not aubade. But for the purposes of the title of today's piece, I'm pretending that you pronounce it as aubade, because I wanted it to mimic the word obeyed. But if this is a lesson in anything, it's a lesson in things not always ringing true and going exactly the way you want them. So why did I want it to sound like obeyed? Well, it comes back to the meaning, the definition. In French, aubade, means dawn serenade. And according to Merriam-Webster's, that is the meaning that English speakers originally fell in love with. Dawn serenade. And I'm quoting directly here. As the relationship of aubade with the English language grew, its meaning has become a little more intimate. It blossomed into a word for a song or poem of lovers parting at dawn. Later it came to refer to songs sung in the morning hours. Aubade. A parting song. Lovers parting in the dawn. As you can imagine, that got the cogs in my brain grinding. Dawn songs and work songs and birds. I think the birds came into it because I was still in Australia on my dad's farm at the time, and the morning bird song is off the chain out there. So it all sort of collided in my head there. If you think of your work, the thing you make, even this piece I'm about to read to you, as a bird, then at some point you should release it, let it fly. Sing to it your farewell song, your aubade. This thing you loved, let it fly free. Sing it to its future with your dawn serenade. And that's something true of all work. Love it, let it go. Obey the release part of the process. Let someone else fall in love with it. And that's what I riffed off. So enough of this. This work song is a bird song and it's a chorus of goodbye. So sit back, turn the volume to a non-threatening level, and allow me to read to you a piece of my writing called The Bird Who Must Be Obeyed, or aubade, if I'm being correct. I sing this song with pain and heartache. I sing this song with love. Through the chorus and the melody, through the unfurling of my open stave, I give you this song, this swelling farewell song. There is joy in this singing. There is revelry in this rhyme. A simple heart will raise it to our heavens, to a complex cosmos, to beyond the realms of this speckled universe. Goodbye, adieu, farewell, my precious heart. This song will be the orchestral flourish that turns me to the unborn riff, the distant wave, the new tone of my next. I open these bars, snap the buttons off this treble clef, and release you naked to the world. An aubade is a parting song. How lovely to part with something through melody, to sing it to its destiny and final rest, wherever that may be. In its purest sense, an aubade is a mourning song by a lover to another upon departure, but it could just as easily be sung by you to your art as you release it to the throng. But we were never lovers, weren't you? When you first dreamed this work into existence, didn't you swoon over the potential of it, the excitement of the start of this new and impossible relationship? Didn't you thrill to the touching of it, the mere presence of it, in the same room, looking coquettishly in your direction? Didn't you fight with it and make up with it and fall back in love with it in a single afternoon? Did you greedily and most reverently never want to share it with anyone else? Lovers. But this is the end of the affair. It's time to let it go. Sing your farewell. Open your throat and sing your aubade of goodbye. Wish it safe flight on its way to a new lover, or its final destiny, or sweet failure. Will it take new residence in the heart of someone else? Will it become the favourite thing in someone's life? Who knows? Your work can end up affecting someone in ways you can't predict, but you will never know if you never sing the song, the aubade, the farewell composition. The work, as it turns out, is the easy part. The aubade can prove impossible. How do you know when to let it go? How will you know it's time to say goodbye? What if you're not at all musical? I have no answers, but I do know that your art is a bird that wants to fly. Hold that bird too long, and you will extinguish its song with the smothering heat of your well-meaning hand. Hold it softly now. Feel its beating body tremble with the quickening, the soft feathers of it, the twitch of its beak and shining eye. It seeks your permission. As the composer of this art, you are, in a sense, its God. It seeks to spread your word, to give service, to share. This is not letting go. This is a release for both you and the work. Your bird is ready, even if it's not fully feathered yet. And sure, it might fly directly into the first closed window it sees, but maybe it won't, if you sing it a flight path, if you croon its confidence toward all points on its compass. As it motors into the air, gently rising with each flutter, I urge you to sing. Find your path. Sing. Don't be too enamoured by your own reflection. Sing. Watch for the choppy engines of low-flying, poorly piloted critiques. Sing. Goodbye and good luck, my bird of love. We are in a constant pattern of saying hello and goodbye. The little birds we release fly long and high and low and erratically. They flutter at the edges of our peripheries, occasionally swooping in to visit and tell of adventures and dangers and close calls with death. Recognise its song, but resist the urge to cage it once more. Because your bird no longer belongs to you. It belongs to everyone. Birdwatchers and twitchers and avian enthusiasts. Observers of flights and dive bombs and magnificent plumage. I wish your birds the sexiest of murmurations as they meet with strange flocks and shimmer across skies in the throb of success. Your aubade. I hear it as the sound catches on a draft, soaring off with your art to find its new life, to inflate hearts and minds and, hopefully, bank accounts. It whispers through the leaves on someone else's tree. Hear its song. This song, this song, this most final of work songs. And there you have it, today's episode. I share these weird things just to demonstrate that inspiration can come from anywhere, even the dictionary. And you should do something with that inspiration when it strikes, or else it's just a waste. If you enjoyed today's reading, why not share it with a friend? Or, let me know that you liked it. You don't need to let me know if you didn't like it, I really. Just listen to the bird. And on that note, I'll leave you with this. Love what you love, and I'll see you out there making stuff.